Now, you've seen in that corner there my last bit of a travel vlog when we were in Barbados. Now, that was a adult only holiday. This time round, we're actually on a family holiday. Now, I'm going to say to you, I've had to do this first thing in the morning. Literally, I'm looking at my watch. We're 7:15 in the morning. I want to tell you about the hotel that we're in. It's in Zante, Zakynthos, and it's the Aqua Bay Hotel. Now, it's the Aqua Bay Hotel in Zante. Now, the reason it's first thing in the morning, it's August. We have seen temperatures no less than, nice car went by, no less than 30 degrees. Now, even at night, you're looking at high 20s. And I'll be honest, it's a bit too hot to be going around, walking around, videoing and vlogging. So I thought I would tell you about the hotel that we're at in Zante, which is the Aqua Bay Hotel. It's not the Aqua Bay Suites, it's not the Planos Bay, it's not the Planos Hotel, it is the Aqua Bay Hotel. Now, there's a big difference. Mainly, this is the hotel we like. This is the third, well, let me get my words out. This is the third time we've actually been to this hotel. We came in 2019, we came in 2022, and we're back in 2024. So, reasons we like this hotel. It's a small hotel. It's all inclusive. There's only 68 rooms. Now, I always joke, I say there's 68 rooms. That means there's only 67 other families that I could fall out with. But we joke about that. But no, it's a small hotel. It's a TUI hotel. We booked through TUI. 68 rooms, but there's 7 small pools. And when I start filming around the actual complex inside, you'll get what I mean about the actual layout, because it suits us. This is slightly different holiday to what we're probably normally used to with the kids. If you've done the TUI holiday villages, if you've done the TUI blues, the TUI lives and things like that, where you're used to TUI's entertainment team, move out the way of the bus. If you're used to TUI and having entertainment programs throughout the day, this is a slightly different sort of hotel for us. Yes, there is entertainment that's put on by the hotel, but it's not on the same level as what you'd expect if it was more of a TUI run hotel, like your holiday villages or your TUI Blue, TUI Life, TUI Magic sorts of hotels. That doesn't matter to us. My lads now are getting that little bit older. They're 11 and 13. They're not too bothered about going to kids clubs or anything like that. So we literally treat this as a holiday that is a bit more of a relax. And it is, because 7 little swimming pools, and what else has it got? This is joined to a water park. Now, this is the Tsilivi Waterpark, which is literally just down there. You've got access to that. I'm not going to say 24/7. Clearly there's an opening time and a closing time, but you can just walk straight in. You don't have to pay. You've got your ice cream band on that allows you to get in there for free. It's part of the hotel package, which is great. It's very nice that you can go into the water park as and when, because with our kids, they get bored quite quickly. They'll go in for half an hour, they'll do a few water slides, and then they'll come back again and they'll go round our pool that we've got. So without further Hugh Barnaby Grew Cuthbert Dibble and Grub, because you know I like saying that, I'm going to go inside, I'm going to change cameras, I'm going to start filming off a proper camera. You won't see me so much, I'll probably do the voiceovers so I can explain it all to you. But inside there is reception. Next to it, let's go, inside there's reception. Next to it you've got your dining area, and I have to say the food is very good. It's I'll say probably a smaller selection of food that you've probably been used to if you've been to stuff like holiday villages or a bigger hotel. But let me tell you, the quality of the food is up there. I've not had a bad meal. I've always had something very tasty that I've enjoyed eating, whether it be breakfast, lunch or evening meal. Now, just to make this clear, your lunch is very much similar to an evening meal sort of dinner, but don't forget, you are catering with international guests that probably do like to eat more of a main meal at lunchtime than an evening time, whereas us Brits probably like to eat a meal at evening time. And just to clarify, this isn't an all Brit hotel, which suits me down to the ground. They say percentages wise, you're looking at 50% Dutch, 25% Polish and 25% Brits, which for me is brilliant, because there's nothing worse for me than being on holiday with a load of Brits and hearing a load of swearing and cursing and everybody getting onto their own kids. It's it's another bit of a joke, but I do quite like a mixed nationality hotel. It does dilutes the Brits abroad, doesn't it? And I can say that, can't I? I can say it. But right, I'm going to go in. I can see the door there. We are starting to get early morning now. The light is coming up. It is still warm. I'll have a look in a little while and I'll tell you what the temperatures are first thing in the morning. But while it's quiet, I thought I could just give you a bit of a walk round. So I'll see you on the next camera, and I'll see you in a bit. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you? Right, I hope you can hear me all right. This is the dining area. This is for your breakfast, your lunchtime and your evening meal. There is outside sitting areas, if you can just see this. Out there, we are all air conditioned. So they're getting ready for breakfast. Breakfast starts at 8 o'clock, goes on till 10 o'clock. And as I say, this is your reception area. When you first come in, it's a bit better. We've got some nice light. Right, this is your other outside bit, nicely covered, quite cool. Again, this is where you can sit and eat. Right, and I'm going to pan around. I want to say about this 7 pools. Here's your first 3. So this has got the baby pool at the end. See how nice these are. And we're only a 2-storey, we'll call it 1, 2, 2-storey apartments. Well, apartments, rooms. They've got a divider between, so if you've got kids, you've got sliding doors, lightweight sliding doors between your main bedroom area and where the kids will be sleeping. But see 3 pools. And there's one more up there. We come to the bar area. This is obviously shut down. Now this is available lunchtime-ish, going all the way through to evening time. There's a room in there if it rains. Not that it's going to rain. Apparently they've not had any rain for 3 months, and this is August. Now, this is the outside seating area for the evening. If there's a negative about this hotel, and it's such a small negative because we're not bothered about it, there is no evening entertainment at this hotel. Not even anybody playing a guitar or a piano. So you make your own entertainment, which is all right for us. We get the Uno out or the Dobbly game and we'll play with the kids, and we'll have a bit of an early night, albeit there's a 2-hour time difference between Zante and the UK, so the kids think they're going to bed at 11 o'clock, but actually body clock they're probably still on UK time being 9 o'clock, so it does work in our favour. But that's not to put the hotel down or anything. It is very good. We do like it for the relaxation more than anything else, so it does make it a very different holiday for us than having evening entertainment and doing itchy ow, itchy ow, itchy ow, ow, ow. was saying about kids club, there is kids clubs. They're more available down at the other hotel, which is the Aqua Bay Suites, which is just down there. I'll show you those in a minute, and through the Plaza Bay Hotel. But this area here, this is where particularly we're down at the lower end of the hotel because it's so huge. This is where we can get drinks throughout the daytime. There's a cracking, lovely guy who's waiting on your hand and foot. I'll say that loosely. He's not waiting on us, he's just serving us drinks. You can get all your drinks here. Now, their local beers and stuff like that, your spirits, are still very nice. If you want to pay the exclusive, because we're all inclusive, if you want to pay extra and have branded stuff, you can do, but I can't see any need. The soft drinks are their local brand. My kids actually like the Coke better than Pepsi and their Coca-Cola that you could have. Sometimes they do have Pepsi Max, sugar-free, but we haven't had any problem. If you ask for Fanta Orange, whatever their equivalent is still very nice. Same with Fanta Lemon. But you can get your beer, you can get your drinks, and you can also order food here from about 10 o'clock in the morning up until about 1 o'clock, where he'll stop getting the food because the restaurant's open for food. Or if you still want food and not go up to the restaurant, you can go down to the Aqua Park, the water park, and get food from the restaurant area down there. But if you can see, they're all nice little rooms. I say little, they're not that small inside, but all overlooking little pools. So we've seen 3 up there, we've seen 3 down here. So we're actually up to 6, aren't we? 6 small pools. This is the bit deeper. This is running at 1.35 metres. This is a 1.35 metre. That's a little bit bigger pool, not a lot. We've got one of these rooms down here, yeah, with all the blow-up stuff. Our kids like to have a rubber ring to sit on for about 10 minutes and then not use it for the rest of the holiday. You know what it's like. And actually, I can't count, can I? Because if we've already seen 6 pools, there's 1, 2 more here. Same sort of layout, no problem getting a sunbed if you want to have a sunbed, or if you've got a downstairs apartment stroke room, you've got sunbeds outside your sliding door. But there is no fighting the sunbeds first thing in the morning. So you're not having to get up at the crack of dawn like I'm up now. What are we, about 7 o'clock? There is no problem having a sun lounger and a brolly later on in the day. Now literally, we walk from our room, which is just down there, down this path, and look what we're heading into. Oh. Good morning. This is your water park. Not massive, it's plenty big enough. And as I say, it's enough for our kids to have half an hour at a time. Might come in the morning, might come in at lunchtime, we might come in later afternoon. We've got a drop slide, the big return up to the top. You can have a double ring with an adult, 2 adults, 2 children. Height restrictions apply, age restrictions if they're not big enough, but you get the idea. I'll show you from the other side. All the rubber rings there for the slides that need rubber rings. My youngest loves the bowl. It's literally killing me with muscle strain over my stomach, because you can imagine the speed you get down on that. But you've got the white slide there that goes into the bowl. You've got the 4, we'll call it the red orange, that's just like a, well, just a slide about, slide straight into the water. Your yellow one's the real fast one. There's a height restriction of 1.4 on that, so you've got to be over 1.4. The white one there, which is a great one, There's, I think it's 1.2, 1.3, and then the green one you go down on a rubber ring. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different slides there. I have to say it's not been particularly busy, and we are in August, which I don't know whether that's something to worry about or not. But no, plenty of lifeguards on duty, and this is the, well, the splash pool that you drop into at the end. Right, this is the eatery. Now, upstairs is the Alea. Now, if you're at the Aqua Bay Hotel, you have access to the Alea restaurant as a la carte restaurant. So you can get a booking in there once for your stay, like once a week. And that is up there, and that is lovely a la carte food, to the point that I would say, do I need to go into the main Tsilivi to have anything to eat? No, because the food up there is so good. It's freshly cooked for you, i.e. a la carte, for you to eat and served. Now the lower restaurant area, which I'll just spin round, this is the more of the Italian. I believe this is available, correct me if I'm wrong, this is available for the people who are at the Aqua Bay Suites, which is the swim up room hotel, which is a bit further across. I'll try and show you some of that. And also the Plaza Bay Hotel. This is what they can access as their a la carte restaurant. So I've not been able to eat at this one, but I have been able to eat at the one above. Now, if you can just see in there, this is where you have to, well, not have to, this is where you can come for your lunch, get snacks if you're around the water park. And because we are at the Aqua Bay Hotel, this is still all free. If you want to pay for premium drinks, premium ice creams, anything like that, crisps, you pay for it. But everything else is on the all-inclusive. Just don't go in dripping wet. Right, we've got a lazy river here. This is great. Just get on a ring and just have a flow all the way around with the lazy river. This is more the kiddies splash pool area. You can just see through there. I'll move you around in a minute. But anybody who's wanting to sit round a kiddies area can do. Again, this is accessed by anybody who wants to pay to come into the water park. So you probably find people who are here for the day might be actually on these sunbeds. But as we're at the Aqua Bay Hotel, you can come and use these if you want, or you do what we do, dip in and out as you require. You get the idea of what this slide is. This is brilliant. Now, you can hear that plane. This is a plane coming into land at the Zakynthos airport. Yes, it's on the flight path coming in or going out, but do you know what? I'm noticing it now because I've seen it. You don't notice, and you don't notice, and it doesn't bother you that this plane's going overhead. We are on holiday. You expect to see planes flying around. It's nothing to worry about. Don't let that put you off the position of Zakynthos airport and Tsilivi, because we are in Tsilivi. Look at this. Got the sunrise. So there we've got the lazy river and the kids splash area. Right, this is really a garden dining area. A few days a week they do outside catering, so this is all lit up. They bring the barbecues out, they bring the cooking stations out, and you can actually come down to this area in an evening from about 6 o'clock, book yourself in with your hotel if you want to eat down here, and have the experience of sitting out in the garden with the barbecue or whatever they're cooking, the theme nights, shall we say. We've not done it this time. We've been here 2 weeks, and I say we've done it before, but also you've got to be... I'm a bit of a one for being eaten by midges and things like that, mozzies, so sometimes we don't bother coming down here. But that's that. we've got a cocktail bar there, and we've got the main activity pool. So when the daytime entertainment program's on, water polo, aqua fit and things, this is the pool that they would be doing it in. It's still a very nice pool. Right, we've got your toilets down there, we've got your first aid room. Behind these lowered shutters is where, when they're doing their food evenings, that's where the help yourself areas are for food, where you can get your chips, you can get your vegetables, you can get your, you know, the bain-maries and things like that. We've still got more sun lounger areas, seating areas. We try and keep our kids out of this area because we'd start spending a fortune doing the pool and doing all the video games, but there is a play area in here. Our two boys come down for the afternoon football session, which they clear this little area here, play football and ping pong, table tennis. There is some pool tables, some air hockey, some virtual reality games there that you have to pay for. Of course, these are all pay as you play, or play as you play, whatever you want to call it. But there's air hockeys, pool tables, all in this area. And then in this room here, it's been too hot this last 2 weeks, so all the evening entertainment has actually been on the outside stage there, because inside it's too hot. But that's where evening entertainment would be if it was cooler. You can just see in there. There is a bar as well. We've just dropped down to the bottom end of the water park. It's not massive, it's just enough. This is where you'd come in if you were a guest of, well, they're building another part of the hotel there, but the other side of this new build here is the Aqua Bay Suites. That's only been open about 5 years, the Aqua Bay Suites. Let's have a look. If you can just see there, these are the Aqua Bay Suites, all the way across there. They share more of the facilities of the Plaza Bay Hotel, but they can also, I believe, they can also come up to the Aqua Bay Hotel, which we're staying at, for their food if they require. Well, this is the main entrance to the Tsilivi. You drop the T and you go with the S, Tsilivi Waterpark. This is where you come in if you were a paying guest of the water park, because there are people that come in and pay for the water park. Last thing I want to show you is the wave machine. Now we're coming up to the other side of the actual, you can see that, the stage bar entertainment. And as I say, for me the entertainment's not as good as what we've seen at other hotels. They still have outside acts coming in, your acrobats and things like that, but as I say, we've not done it this last few times because our kids are a little bit too big and they don't want to do it. But this area here, 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock for 15 minutes, it is a wave machine. Your rubber rings are there. You've got to sit in a proper rubber ring for safety. There's a lifeguard on duty at the top and the bottom, but this is your wave pool, which is a bit of fun. You can see the lovely flowers and plants, it's manicured gardens. But what I'm going to show you is how easy it is to access where our hotel is, the Aqua Bay, because all I'm going to do is come straight up here and I'm back at our hotel, the Aqua Bay. And that is it. Now, if you want to know more about the Aqua Bay Hotel, please look on the TUI website or whichever website that you use for booking your holidays to get the prices. All I will say is everything seems to have gone up over the last few years, and I'd still call these holidays decent second-hand car money holidays, but I think that's par for the course. And this is now me standing at the bottom of where I came down the stairs and round to the water park the other side. So there we have it. I hope that's just been a bit of an insight on where I've been on holiday this year. And I said to you, I'd tell you what the temperature was. Now I looked on the phone temperature and it was telling me 26 degrees, and that's like just after 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm not quite sweating like a PIG like I was in Barbados. The humidity over there was just exceptionally hot first thing in the morning, but I'm not far off it. I'm starting to perspire now and it is only just after 7 in the morning. But I hope that explains the hotel. Any questions, just ask. I have to say we're really impressed with it. No problem coming back here again. Seville is really nice. There's crazy golf, there's eateries, there's all the things like that you'd expect from a little town stroke holiday resort. We've taken our kids in an evening to the mini golf, we've taken them to the bouncy castles, we've hired a car from Seville which was Euro Alpha, can't fault them enough. Can't thank them enough. I'll insert some photos of some of the things we've done on this video while we've been here, because we did hire a car for 3 days and we've done snorkeling and seen a bit more of the island and hired a boat as well. That's all for another day, but thanks for listening to me. If you're liking this sort of content, just give us a bit of a like and a comment below. It's not my usual content, as you know, but I do try and like to mix things up just to make it a little bit interesting for us all. So thanks very much, and I'll see you on the next one. I wonder where that will be.